Want to ride shotgun in the spaceship? Become a patron and receive early access to episodes, monthly mixes, and more. Go to patreon.com/SDML podcast or find our Linktree link on our Facebook and IG page at SDML podcast. I seen somebody said that he is the most improved trap artist. Like, if you listen to all of his albums, they all then got better as he continues to go
How you
along.
feel about that?
I honestly think he is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of
like if you.
But what's trap now? It seems like everything. What is exactly trap now?
Yeah, you know what it is when you hear it.
Well, see, the thing about it is a lot of the EDM producer DJs say it's trap because of the drum patterns. To me, if they use a certain snare or a kick to them, it's automatically trap, and I don't agree with that. To me, what you talking about is trap.
See, like me, I consider what you talking about trap.
If you're saying a trap beat, then I'm thinking about drum patterns.
Yeah, but
if you're talking about a trap artist, then yeah, it's about what you're talking about. Because Pusha T is a trap artist, but he doesn't rap on trap beats.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. Yeah. But if you were to go to one of these EDM DJ producer shows, they're talking about the music, even if it ain't got no words. It's trap beats. Am I right, or how do you think they perceive it? Because to me, they take it in off of how the beats and the music sounds with no words.
I mean, trap has to some people, trap is the sound. So it's the 808s, it's the snares, it's the kicks. Yes. Some people, trap is the wordplay. So you talking about streets.
That's what it is to me. That's
so
what
like
it is
me,
to me.
I consider trap what you talking about, not necessarily the beats.
That's
because like
feel.
you could be a trap artist from New York. You could be a trap
from
artist.
Maryland, from Virginia, from Ohio.
It's a trap artist everywhere, but their production is not going to sound like it came from Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And to me, as soon as it's one of them beats that sound like it's from Atlanta, they look at it as trap music, and that's not trap music to me. This ain't an album. This ain't a game.
But if you listen to trap music, none of those are trap beats on there. So, I mean,
yeah.
That should tell you right, that's the handbook for you to go by right there.
Test 1, test 2, test 1, test 2. Checkity check. We are back and we are live.
Hey.
What it do, man? This is DJ AI. I'm with my brother from another mother.
Nigga coming straight from the west side, ICEMAN.
Hey, man, this is Spaceships Down Memory Lane. And we have a special guest today, man. I'm excited for you to be here, brother, man, because you were one of the first DJs ever, even around Cutbox. It was seriously, it was you and DJ Philly Phil.
I remember when you had hair.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's gone.
Boy.
That's gone.
Yeah.
He had the rock star mohawk.
Oh, I forgot about that shit.
Hey, man, you couldn't tell me nothing then.
Yeah. Wild days back then.
Money was different. No kids. All that. Boy, now I got kids and less money. But, man, DJ Day Day is in the building. Hold on, my bad. Mr. Daycation.
Sold out every time it dropped.
Come on. Hey, man, you definitely should give yourself a round of applause. Somebody I know, every time there's a Daycation, this person waits to the last minute to get tickets, and I see her on Facebook looking to get tickets. I'm gonna say her name, Ariana.
Hey, they like it was people reselling theirs from the last one.
Damn. Hey, man, that's what's up, just to be here and have an event like that, because it's like, when it first started, did you think it would be where it is?
I mean, we started it. I mean, the first one. I mean, but we built it up over the last 4 years. Like the first one wasn't like that at all. Like no. But
people don't. See,
understand. We was like, I guess it was because we was like when we first started Daycation, like Indianapolis really wasn't up on day parties like that. So we was kind of ahead of the curve. But then like once they started, then it's like okay. Yeah. It's like it's cool to be drunk in the middle of the day and be asleep by 10 o'clock. Shit, if I had a DJ at night, shit, I'd be sleeping at 10 o'clock too.
What? I'm telling you, man, if and when you have kids, 10 o'clock is the best place to be, is in that bed, because they wear you out all day. So if I can imagine drinking during the day, I'm not doing anything afterwards.
Especially if I get lit like it's nighttime.
Oh, yeah, man.
Like, nigga, it is 5. Oh, it is a wrap for the rest of the day.
I can't drink like that no more. Like, I just cannot do it. I have like 2 shots. I'm good.
Beer takes me out.
Ugh.
Beer?
Ugh.
Carbonated piss?
Hey.
That tastes like Fall Creek.
Hey.
Fall Creek, Guyan
I ain't
Creek.
say what beer. I just said beer, nigga. Damn.
You gonna say White Claws next, ain't you?
Nah, my nigga, I'm drinking Coronas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I give you that. So yeah, man. we got Mr. Daycation in the building, man. Like I said, we definitely go back like throwbacks. I know y'all two probably know each other.
Vince,
yeah.
Oh yeah. What's crazy is I remember going down there to visit. And I don't know if I seen you. This was a long ass time ago, because Vincennes for y'all had to be like 08.
Bro, this is 07, 08.
Yeah, 07, 08, because y'all graduated.
I graduated Pike 07.
So did I.
So we went.
Oh yes, y'all went the same time.
Yeah, 07, 08. I only went 1 year. It was over.
Yeah. Did you go the whole time?
I went. See, this is what happened. Like, I went. So, like, my parents didn't really know, like, the whole, like, going to college thing. Like, they was just, like, used to get good grades, and then, like, niggas just give you a full ride, and that's not how I go.
Yeah.
So when I got to my senior year, like, I took my SAT, like I scored in like the top like 5-6% in the nation, but
Damn.
But like we didn't know, and the crazy part is I took my SATs, I was drunk.
Damn. It's like how high, but
literally when I took my SATs, I took it my senior year. It was classic weekend. I always had like that big ass college party, like that Friday.
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
left that party and went to Butler and took my SATs.
Damn.
I didn't even study for that motherfucker.
Damn.
I want to take it now just to see what it's like, 'cause I've never taken it before.
So like,
Bro,
so the whole time leading up to like the second semester of my senior year, I'm like, okay, let me start applying for school. So like I started applying, but like I'm getting accepted, but then like I ain't getting because my parents made too much money, so I wouldn't get no financial assistance. So I'm looking at like how much it costs. I'm like, I don't like school this much to be in this kind of goddamn debt.
No.
And I didn't even know what I really wanted to do. I really was just like, I was
so
like,
at this time, were you DJing?
no, I wasn't. I didn't start DJing until my freshman, until I got to college. So the whole reason I started DJing, fast forward, I ended up going to Vincennes. It was the cheapest. They offered me a little scholarship package. So when I get to Vincennes, it's nothing but black people here. So we don't got, it's literally like the most rural area ever. And then you just drop like the niggas off in the like,
in the middle
of nowhere.
It's like you drop a chocolate chip.
It's like
in the middle of a rice bag.
It's literally if they took Carriage House and put that bitch in the middle of a field in Martinsville somewhere.
Like for real. Like that's how Vincennes was.
Like I swear to God, the first time I went grocery shopping, I went to Walmart. And the crazy thing is about Vincennes, like most college campuses, like all the retail and stuff is by the campus. And Vincennes is not like that. Like all the retail, like where you gotta go grocery shopping in Walmart, that's on the other side of the town.
Damn.
So when you go to these places, like no bullshit, like they'll look at you like they never seen black people before.
Damn.
Oh, they don't know. You guys are from the university, aren't you?
See, I went up there that one time, and came up there to visit you. That was it. I've never been there besides.
And then
that.
you gotta think we was down there when Barack was coming to office, so they was down there cutting up for real.
Ooh, damn.
I had
The first time I ever voted, I was in Vincennes, Indiana. Like they had the KKK, all that shit was like outside the little polling thing. Like,
what? Oh,
Bro,
I went through it.
Man, Vincennes is I'm traumatized sometimes from that motherfucker. But I mean, it was fun though. We had fun down there.
it was fun to the bitch.
It was fun.
It was the greatest times of my life. I was broke as fuck, but I was living it up.
Oh, bro,
No worries.
When I tell people stories about Vincennes, they look at me like I'm lying.
Like I was making $30 stretch like 2 weeks.
Oh hell yeah! Woo, smoking every day, doing all that.
That shit wouldn't work now. $30.
I never forget, bro. My first time I went there, We is coming. I think I got there on like a Thursday or something, bro. I'm still unpacking. We haven't even finished taking shit out the car. My mom and pops is in the room with me. My fucking cell phone is. I'm like, what the fuck? Party on so and so. Party at so and so. Party. So I'm like, nigga, I don't even know where that's at.
Yeah. Cause like
what are y'all talking about?
That's the crazy
bro?
part. Like, I didn't even like. I don't smoke now. Like, but at the time, like, I didn't even drink either. Like, I got lit.
Oh, you'll
do everything there.
So the crazy part, when I first got to Vincennes, like, my first week I had a roommate, but then his financial aid didn't go through, so he left. So basically, I didn't have a roommate, so I pushed both the motherfucking beds together,
bruh.
And I had a single. I never and then when I went there,
y'all was thugging.
Like when I went there, I'm not like one of them. Like, I'm a picky eater, so I'm like, this cafeteria food probably trash. That fried chicken Thursdays was fire, but the rest of that shit was so. I told my mama, like, she took me to Walmart. I bought me a George Foreman. So I had a mini fridge in my shit. So I was in there cooking. So I had I put the George Foreman by the window so the smoke would go out through someone.
Bruh, man, just thugging it all the way. And that's crazy because, like, I had a roommate for a month and then he got kicked out after an incident that yeah, bro. But yeah, I ended up having the room by myself too. So I did the same. I know exactly what you're talking. I did the same thing. Pushed both the beds together.
And that's and this was back when like flat screens first got popping. So as soon as niggas got them refund checks,
they going to get TVs and shit.
You think it ain't shit in the stores now because of these PPEs? Back when the motherfucking refund checks dropped in Vincennes.
Oh, everybody. You could tell when them refund checks.
That goddamn Walmart looked like a ghost town. It wasn't a TV, a game system, laptop, shit.
Hey, delivery coming up to the campus and pizza, chicken, everything you could think of coming up. Like, oh, yeah, niggas got them checks, bro.
Man.
Niggas got them checks, bro.
Niggas was smoking Kush for the first time when them refund checks dropped. When nobody's smoking no
shit, bro.
Yeah. It's just crazy because Dizzy sent me this post the other day, and it was like talking about the stimulus checks, and it was like, y'all done got 3 checks, but you still ain't fixed the AC in your car.
Hey, I take offense to that because my shit out right now. I'm like, damn it.
Like, that's the first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, because I graduated high school early, so I'm 17. Like, that's the first time I ever had a comma in my bank account. I'm like, shit, you can't tell me shit.
Man, I swear, and stuff like that. I'm trying to teach my kids that now. It's like $100. The first thing they want to do is buy J's. And it's just like, y'all don't even know who Michael Jordan is. But that's the first thing they want to do is go get shoes. But it's crazy because they have computers, these little Chromebooks or whatever. My daughter got a bill right now. I gave it to her. $55 because she's missing keys on her Chromebook. She don't want to pay for that even though she fucked it up, but she want to go buy shoes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying she's taking better care of the shoes than the shit that's for school. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But
when we was in college, that was when Polo hit. Boy, you nigga. That's when the big Polo sign. You could tell me shit. I had some free. I kept some Fresh Forces.
And them motherfucking
the Polo
college
shorts.
parties, them house parties.
Bro, so which was more lit? A house party?
House parties.
Yeah, because you had alcohol at house parties.
Nigga. Everything is gonna happen at a house party. You gonna dance. Motherfuckers probably gonna fuck. Motherfuckers gonna fight. Motherfucker gonna be man.
I don't know if you went to it, but like I had a party in my apartment because I ended up getting an apartment. I think
right off campus, right over there.
Ghetto ad. My first part was them ghetto ad. I swear to God, them apartments. If you looked at it, you would think everybody needs apartments like sell crack, do crack, or sell pussy.
It is terrible.
It was so goddamn Campus East. That's what they was called.
Yep.
Them motherfuckers was so goddamn raggedy.
I remember
they made them just for y'all.
Hey, I remember, not to catch you up, we snuck in a chick apartment while she is gone just to smoke one time. And in our apartments, we just pushed her window back and climbed through the window.
Oh my God.
It was cold than a bitch outside. I was like, man, you know she out of town.
Hey, man. Hey, Vincennes, hey, y'all need to step y'all motherfucking game up.
Hey, it's terrible, bro.
So like, I had a party. I think it was like right after. It had to be when we was. I think it was like classic weekend or Thanksgiving, because a lot of us stopped coming home. So like me, I wasn't that like I don't get homesick. So like the entire time I was in Vincent, I probably came home 5 times. Like I wasn't one of the motherfuckers that came home every weekend. So a lot of us was like, shit, we stand out here. So I was like, fuck it, we gonna throw a party in my crib. So I live in these ghetto ass apartments. And like I said, like I ain't drink like that. So I got drunk. And I woke up the next day, somebody stole my goddamn microwave.
Damn.
I went to sleep because eventually the police came. So I was like, all right. So everybody like, it's like 5 o'clock. So I'm like, all right, I gotta go.
Of course.
So then like, I really wasn't thinking about it. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm drunk. So when I wake up the next day, I'm like, where the fuck is my microwave?
And microwave is an essential
nigga
for a college kid.
I was so goddamn shitty.
Boy.
Yeah.
So is this like you transitioning into DJing around this time?
So this basically how I started DJing. When we got to Vincennes, it's nothing but like niggas there.
Yeah.
And it's like all these niggas here, they be having parties, but there wasn't no DJ. Like all the parties down there, pretty much everybody was just playing shit off their laptop. Like at the time, like people were still using with like LimeWire at the time, so people was just so people was just like downloading like just shitting it, put them on Windows Media at the time.
Yeah, Windows Media, them WMA files.
So when I got my first refund check, I went to Guitar Center in Terre Haute.
Okay.
And I bought some DJ equipment. That's like when Serato first came out. So I bought the Serato set and I bought some little cheap 1200s and a little cheap mixer. And every day after class, like I would just watch like YouTube instructional videos on like how to mix and shit. So I just started doing house parties and shit.
Damn. Look, if Vincennes did something good for you, damn. That's what's up. I never knew your story.
But I was always getting money down there because like they used to pay me to DJ. Like I used to DJ like outside the cafeteria and shit. Like like I used to DJ outside like on the brick. Like the bricks is like 38th Street of Vincennes. It's like the bricks is like the main walkway that go all the way through the whole campus.
Damn.
So it's like 38th Street.
Bricks, yeah, everybody on the brick.
So like how niggas hang out on MLK on Sundays.
Yeah, that's
it's
how
like
it be on the bricks.
That's how it is on the bricks.
Just a bunch of just everybody out there. Just
like you can buy some drugs, some pussy. You can get whatever you want.
You might see motherfucker get to fighting out there. Like,
you might get a shank.
I never went to college, so like
I always tell people if you can experience the campus life, just
you gotta go.
A year.
You just gotta do a year. Just do a year.
Just a year, just to experience.
Even if you don't care about it, just take some bullshit gen ed classes for like a year.
Just to be on campus for a year.
I'm gonna let my son hear this.
It'll be one of the best years ever.
It'll be the best shit of your life. You'll be broke as hell, but you gonna be like, but everybody else broke.
Oh, you gonna come back with some stories after a year. I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
So many niggas was going to the Walgreens right there, stealing like Plan B pills, stealing alcohol.
Bro, we was stealing food out there, bitch. Nigga, just shit. Nigga,
I wonder how much of that stuff is locked up now because they have all kind of shit locked up.
See, like the thing about Vincennes is it's in Southern Indiana. Southern Indiana is like the opiate capital of the world. So it's nothing like no bullshit. Like the second week of school, it was like a meth house across, because the way Vincennes is set up is literally in a neighborhood. So it's people who like random, just regular people.
Kind of like a Butler.
Yeah. But it's like poor people. It literally sits in the middle of like a white ghetto. Like no bullshit. Bro. So it's like crazy. It's nothing to see like people strung out on drugs like
them apartments off campus was like actual apartments. Like people lived there.
Yeah, not just campus.
Yeah, it wasn't just campus apartments.
Like it's not like it would be nothing to see like somebody like strung out just laying in the street like on the way to class. Like cause the way that school is set, it literally sits in the middle of a neighborhood.
That's crazy. And see, the one time I went up there, it was nighttime, so I was going to the destination.
Oh, you tripping? You was driving on the highway out there at night. You gotta
hang out with him.
You gotta be able to see them police on 7. You tripping?
No, I literally went down there, hung out with him. I don't even think I stayed, and then I think I came back home.
I can't even remember. Yeah, I think
if I did stay, I didn't stay long, man.
Did we do a show that night?
It could have been something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't there.
I think
long.
It might have been like a talent show or something.
Was it the fashion show?
It could have,
because the fashion show is like homecoming down there. Because they don't got no football team, so the fashion show is like the homecoming.
It was one of the, I remember. I think we was in the auditorium doing.
It was something because this is when you told me you had a baby on the way.
Yeah,
that was the same.
I think
day.
this nigga might be the only one that didn't come from Vincennes with a baby.
Hey, and he's still going strong.
Still standing. I'm still strong.
I'm still standing. I'm still strong.
I was in love back then, but I wasn't in love like that.
Oh yeah, hey, I told you, man. Take your time. Ain't no rush.
Hey, it's crazy because I be looking now like everybody's kids right now is turning like 13 around this time now. And I'm like, yep, we all did come from Vincennes with the motherfucking babies.
Damn.
Yeah,
but it's just, man, y'all kids, we really didn't learn shit about sex. Nothing. Like my mom was kind of like, sorry, mom, again. She was kind of like Waterboy's mom. You know what I'm saying? Like girls are the devil. That's it. But
just ain't doing.
You know what I'm saying? Because she found like a note in my clothes one time, and the chick is talking reckless. In the note, I read no joke, man. I'm gonna keep it just all the way real. I remember asking the girl, I was like, "You want to put my thing in your mouth?" I was like, "For real? Like what?" Just didn't know. This is like 8th, 9th grade though, bro.
Man, like we said before, man, women are far more advanced than most.
Oh yeah,
man, it was at Vincennes. It was chicks getting pregnant the first 2 or 3 weeks. Like they at the end of the first semester, they was going back home because they was pregnant already. I'm like, damn,
bro, getting knocked up quick. Like don't know who the daddy is knocked up too type shit.
But you gotta think they probably never
got to go out before. Never got to go out.
Like at Vincennes, like because depending on what dorm you in, they gotta check you in. So chicks would just like they would put a hoodie on and just walk in that motherfucker. You would never know.
Or just sneaking motherfuckers in the dude dorm
or stick them in the window. But so if you lived in a co-ed dorm, what was the co-ed like? Vigo,
I think so. Yeah.
All you know is going to a different floor.
That's just crazy because like, did y'all niggas go to class?
No, I didn't. Like, bro,
because y'all remember shit about going to school.
I tried for a little bit, but it just wasn't fitting in with my lifestyle down there.
Like I went. See, like the thing about me is like I went to Franklin, so like Franklin, our schoolwork was harder than Vincennes. So when I went to Vincennes, how you got to take like that test when you first get there. I tested out on my freshman year. I was taking sophomore level classes. So like all my shit was on Blackboard. All my shit was online. I ain't really never had to go to class. So like when I first got there, I finished my freshman year like the first like 2 months because everything was online.
And see that's crazy because
so like
my kids shit hard.
So like I was able to like move around and then like once I started DJing, I switched my schedule to Monday through Thursday. Like Thursday by like 5 o'clock, I was at ISU.
Damn. That's it's so crazy how you, like that just got you to where you are now. Like
every Thursday, I would go to ISU because me and Champ used to do this Thirsty Thursday. So it would be like Thursday I was at ISU, Friday I was at ISU, Saturday like pretty much it was like one weekend I'm at ISU, the next weekend I'm at IU, next week I'm at Purdue. So like pretty much that's how it was. So like it was a college
party. And when
you
just got started, that's how it went.
Yes.
Dang.
Like one weekend it would be a big ass party at the Zord Temple. The next weekend it would be a big ass party at the Armory at IU. The next weekend it would be a big ass party at Purdue. The next weekend be a big ass party at Ball State.
That's the college.
And then the next weekend it would be like it'd be a random ass big ass party in Evansville. And then
So how was the pay as a DJ then to now?
I mean, the pay sucked, but I mean, shit, I
had fun.
I had a fucking Corolla. That bitch take $5 worth of gas. So.
Oh yeah, I just remember when gas was down $5. You know what I'm saying? I had a fucking a 9.8. You know what I'm saying? Shit was ridiculous.
So I was getting like $250, but I'm like, shit, I'm gonna put $10 gas, and I'm gonna go get me some B-dubs and shit. The rest of this is profit till next week. So fuck it.
Damn. Woo wee. As I'm saying,
then I still had my refund check money, and then like I said, I was DJing for the school, so like, I was like, I know I'm gonna get a fat ass check from Vincennes every couple of weeks, so I'm like, shit, I'm straight.
Damn, that's what's up, man. Shit,
yeah, my ass is just fucking around.
Damn, sorry y'all, we had 22 minutes in the story about Vincennes, but I'm happy to just get more backstory on you because like I said, I knew you right after that. is when I had first met you, because you had brought all your stuff over to the crib that day, and you and Philly Phil was just DJing for like 2-3 hours.
So fast forward to that. Basically, the first time I ever made like $1,000 of DJing, I was just like, you know what? This school shit is really not for me. I was like, I made this in a couple hours. I'm just gonna figure out how I can do this shit a couple times a week.
Yeah, hell yeah,
like,
I bet.
Yeah.
So like after Christmas break of my sophomore year, I didn't go back. So like I packed up all my stuff and I put it in my car. And when I came back from Christmas break, I never went back. My mom was like, "Are you going back?" I was like, "No."
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't even really tell my mom. I was just like, "Shit, I ain't going back."
I mean, at that point though, for what? You know what I'm saying? Because the whole point to me of going to school is to get a job. You're already doing a job, so it's like, go to school and do what at this point?
But I mean, at the time, it was kind of like DJing isn't what it is now. So fast forward 10 years, it's more opportunities for you to make money. So back then, I was what?
It was kind of ridiculous to be like, oh, I'm gonna be a DJ. You know how niggas be saying, like, I told my mom I was gonna be a comedian.
It's kind of like the same thing. They probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So when I came back here, I was 20. So I started DJing. Like I wasn't even 21 yet when I started DJing in the clubs here. Like I used to do Bleecker Street on Thursdays.
Okay.
So that's where Brothers is now. Bro, Brothers is they used to be Bleecker Street.
Oh, okay.
I would do Bleecker Street. I did like Ice Lounge, Audulus. Like I was like 20 at the time.
Damn.
Cause like like Champ would let me open up for him. So Champ is a couple years older than me. So like I was 20, he had to be like 22, 23.
And Champ is Gucci DJ now, right?
DJ now.
So like,
that's what's up, man.
So he used to let me open up for him. So I'm like, shit. Like they like I remember one time.
Real quick though, I'm happy that you are saying these people's names, because a lot of times people get places and they don't give the people their credit. And one of the episodes we just did, that's literally all the dude was asking for his name to be mentioned. So I'm sure if Champ or any of these bodies hear this episode, they're gonna be like, thank you. Because that's the whole thing, is putting people in a position to, you know what I'm saying, do their thing, man. That's all people need, is a chance or a shot. So I'm just, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I had one incident. I've been DJing Bleecker all this time. And the security guard was like, "You got your ID?" I was like, "Yeah, here." He's like, "You're not 21. You can't DJ." I'm like, "Bro, you see me here every Thursday." So he really kicked me out.
Are you serious? Oh, whoever you are, you straight trash for that. Hey, I got something for you. Damn it.
It's trash.
That's ridiculous.
So fast forward through all that, I guess we can bring it back to like more current times.
Is that you?
I think so. I think I did hit that. Yeah. I was like, what the hell was that? Yeah.
So fast forward to current time, the last couple years, I did radio. So I did iHeart.
Okay.
I did that.
How was that experience? Because I know
it was
radio.
cool. I mean, like I think every DJ at one point in time they want to be on the radio.
That's definitely crossed my mind. You know what I'm saying?
I think every DJ at some point wants to do radio, wants to tour. I think there's like certain stuff on every DJ's bucket list.
Yes, 1000%. Before COVID, that was my goal for this year: tour. Yeah. Take the show on the road. Give a live set, because I follow and study these DJs, and the same way you go see Jay-Z and Beyonce, they have a set that they do. And it'd be like an hour or 2 hours or whatever it is, and they would do that set, and that's the show for the night. They might be the headliner or the opening act, but they travel and do that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and a lot of them be producers too, so they throw their own shit in there, which is what I do. So, definitely.
So I had my first international shows booked last July, but since of COVID, I was sick about that.
Damn.
I'm sick just thinking about it.
So I'm gonna try to bring them back soon as they figure out what they're gonna do with all this.
Now, is that going to be a daycation, or is it just going to be like somebody just booking you to DJ?
No, somebody was just booking me to DJ.
Yeah, that's definitely on my list. That's definitely, I mean, it's just like anybody that was rapping or anything. You can open up so many times before you want to go somewhere else and do your own shows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Opening up for Boosie every month. Yeah. That ain't it.
So fast forward through all that, how we got to Daycation. Basically, we started it 4 years ago. And when we first started it, Indianapolis, a lot of times we're like behind the curve. So like
1,000.
at the time, day parties wasn't a thing here. So we took a chance on it and we was like, we just gonna do a day party. The first couple ones was cool, but I think it's like the third or fourth one that we did. We did it in Broad Ripple and Land Sharks. So at the time,
I think I remember that.
So at the time, like 4 years ago, like Broad Ripple wasn't messing with black people like that.
No.
So when we dropped the flyer, everybody was like, "There's no way they let these niggas in Broad Ripple."
Yeah.
Like that was literally people was really like, as soon as we dropped the flyer, everybody was like, "Are y'all trolling?" He was
Damn.
like, no. They was like, "There's no way they let you niggas in Ripple." We was like, "Yes, in Ripple."
Yeah. I mean, if you have the numbers to prove anything, hey, we had 200 people here last time. They're gonna, yes, bring them here. You know what I'm saying?
So luckily, I just had a relationship built with them. So they was like, all right, we'll give it a try. So we did it. And it was so crazy. Like the strip, like it was so many, like in a bar wasn't even that big. Like the bar only hold with like 350 people. It's probably like 900 people there. So
damn.
The whole Broad Ripple strip.
Don't it open up on the outside though, where you can like hear it outside? Is that Land Sharks?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
What can you?
Because one of them you can sit outside and it opens up. You know what I'm saying?
Not Land Sharks don't do that. It's just got them. It got them big doors right there, so you can.
Okay.
So
I got you.
But it was like I said, it only hold 350 people, if that, and that's a tight 350.
Yeah, for sure.
It was probably like 1,000 people to try to come. So you got like 700 black people just on the strip, just
in Broad Ripple,
in the middle of the daytime. This is at like 5 o'clock in the
for you people that's out of town that's listening. I don't know how to explain Broad Ripple to you, but it's not a lot of black people like that over there. You know what I'm saying? Like people literally go there, walk their dogs, ride their bikes. You know what I'm saying? Hang out, chill. Starbucks is over there. You know what I'm saying?
Get some ice cream.
Yeah, like it's one of those
some cookies and shit. Yeah,
it's like a date kind of area. You want to go on a date? We can go to Broad Ripple.
It's like a bar hop thing.
Yeah, bar hops, a bunch of shops, stuff like that.
So like I said, like it's 700 people outside. So when the party's over. This is in the summertime, so at 8 o'clock we do 3 days. So at 8 o'clock in the summertime, it's still bright outside. So it looks,
oh yeah.
So you got 1,000 black people just on the strip, like we literally like shut down the strip, like you couldn't drive your car.
Damn. So that was basically when it started. This is gonna work.
Now, like really, what happened was we went viral off of it. Like we trended on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Like we had like there's videos on like Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat was probably Facebook where it's like hundreds of thousands of views, and everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? How did I miss this shit?
Yeah.
So our buzz was so crazy off that when we dropped the next flyer, like it sold out in like 24 hours.
Damn.
Because so many people was like, we never missing it. Because like we literally like trended for like 3 days on every social media network site.
So when you do the Daycation, do you have like a partner or a manager when y'all do this? Like
it's 3 of us.
It's 3 of y'all. Okay.
Yeah, it's me, Sea Goats, and Sully. So it's just 3 of us.
That's what's up. And y'all just ran with it, man. Like, damn.
And like the crazy part is that one is not even the craziest one. The when we did Cinco de Mayo in Land Sharks, so we was just like, we already knew it was gonna pack up. We was like, we just gonna show love. We had like a Patron open bar like the first 2 hours.
Oh shit! Hell yeah, that's showing.
Like this is how crazy the line was. We had 2 lines. One line went to the Chase Bank on the corner.
I know where that is.
Then the other line went to Lava.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's crazy because like imagine.
And then somebody, have you ever been in Land Sharks?
No, I haven't.
They got a back door. Somebody tried to break the back door to get in. Like that's how crazy this shit was. So we really had 3 lines because it was a line like at the Bass Bros was people was trying to get through the back door, and then we had the 2 lines.
So what's the most amount of people that you've had? Like what's the biggest Daycation?
The biggest one we did was Cinco de Mayo this year. We did 2,000 people.
Damn. That's what's up, man.
But then the last one we did for Memorial Day, we would have did more than that, but the venue was like, nah, we're not gonna let y'all do that many people this time. So we had to cut it off at like 15, but we turned away probably like another 1,000 people.
That's crazy because I think Dead Mouse, EDM DJ, he's gonna be here, and I know they're gonna fill it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that was outside, wasn't it though?
Yeah.
The last two was outside.
Yeah.
The fuck you gonna cut off outside?
Yeah,
But I mean, like, I understand because of COVID, like, even though
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
man,
I mean-
I went to Target. I went to Target
May
today.
of 21, nigga.
I went to Target today.
Ain't nobody got no mask on no
It
more.
was 3 employees. That was it. No, man.
And they
I
probably
felt
got
out of
them on their
place.
chin.
Man, come on, motherfucker, looking like a beard.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because, like, I swear COVID just stopped in like a day. Whenever they said it was good to go, motherfucker stopped wearing that shit. So my thing is this. I felt this way before. Wear a mask if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Shit, because you had it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit. We ain't gonna talk about the vaccine. I ain't gonna do that on here. But yeah, that's what's up that you had that many people. But it just sucks you gotta turn people away because as a DJ, you want to give everybody the DJ experience. You want to, because people are talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Daycation, man. Oh, he played this. I seen so and so there. That's what's selling the
Like
tickets.
once I started seeing people start reselling tickets, I was like, oh yeah, we made it at this point.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah.
For sure. I mean,
Like people, like it's like right now, it be people that'll buy like the $20 tickets and then they'll sit on them till like the day of and they'll flip them.
ooh.
Like they be like that. They be
How does that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people do that shit for Jay-Z, Beyonce, Lady Gaga. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my thing is this: you've never acted funny. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak how you treat anybody else, but for me, I literally DM'd you on Instagram and you hit me right back with your phone number. I already had it in my phone. You know what I'm saying? No joke. I don't know about y'all. DJ Day has invited me to every Daycation. He says, bro, I will give you a ticket, and I have not been able to make it yet. Because every time he's doing it, I'm DJing. So I want to say I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I'm going to have to get to one of them just to get the experience. But how does that make you feel just to know that? Not that you are putting yourself on a pedestal, but you have real fans that fuck with you that want to be there.
I mean, it's cool. I don't want to be categorized like a local celebrity or nothing like that. So
No,
that's why like right now we're expanding. So like this week we going to Cincinnati. Like we had a whole tour before COVID. Like we had dates. So we're bringing a tour back this year.
That's good. That's good.
But like what a lot of people don't know is like Indianapolis is like really one of the only cities that's like really open. Like Indianapolis, we complain about it, but like a lot of cities, especially like in the Midwest, they ain't open. We more open than Chicago is.
I'm going to say, honestly, Greenwood was a lot more open than we are because when COVID first started, I was DJing. They wasn't wearing shit up in there.
I mean, that's a different kind. But I'm saying just as far as like a major city.
Major city, I got you.
Like Cincinnati, I think they still got a curfew there.
Damn.
Like
Yeah,
Chicago.
We was in Cincinnati a couple months ago. Yeah, they
whole city shut down at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Everything ain't nothing gonna be open but the gas station.
Damn. And see, I'm just not used to that. So to hear that just sounds crazy.
So like to us, we look at the thing about Indianapolis is we compare everything to Atlanta. Like, yeah, Atlanta's like Atlanta, Houston, Florida's open. Yeah, but the rest of these cities ain't open like that. Like we actually got it good here.
Damn, no, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, bro. When Chicago, we had just went a few weeks ago. Now they outside with it a little more now because we was downtown and them niggas is on them slingshots all day downtown Chicago.
Okay,
so all day on them motherfuckers. Everybody got one of them motherfuckers. But yeah, he is right. Like we went to Cincinnati probably about 2 months ago. You still masked up everywhere.
That's crazy, man.
It's still so yeah. We are a lot more open than
A lot of cities.
a lot of places.
Well, man, I ain't even asked you the fucking questions yet. Damn.
But yeah,
Let me go ahead and ask our questions that we ask everybody that comes on, because I feel like these questions always kind of show how you are when it comes to music too. So, what is the first album you ever bought?
Now, first album that I can remember that I bought.
Yeah, remember.
It was that 504 Boys album that had like tight whips on it.
What?
That was
I remember
Which one was
that? Had to be like
That
in
was,
middle school. That'd be like middle.
Now that one,
Where they had it was like the white rapper dude that was in the group with him.
yep, Currency was on that album. Check. Damn, we done did it again, y'all. We done fucked up. I ain't gonna say I fucked up.
I'm about to say, nigga, what you mean?
Yeah.
Hey, for y'all watching on YouTube, the video is not fucked up.
Yeah. No. Definitely my fault. Won't happen again, as I know what to do now. But yeah, we were talking about DJ Day-Day's first album was 504 Boys Ballers. And he bought the album where Kilroy's used to be in Broad Ripple. Wait, do you remember the record store name?
I don't know, but I
Yeah,
know,
that was
I know, like Kilroy's. They used to be a gym on one side, it was a record shop on the other side. So I heard Tight Whips. I was like, I like that song. So shit, I walked over there and gave them a little $7.99 for the album.
That is crazy.
Well, that's kind of the reason why I bought BG Checkmate. You know what I'm saying? That's one because that's when that what song was on it? I know you recognize it. You got that game. That was on TV all the time. I seen the video all the time. That's why I wanted to buy that album.
And then you also got to think too, like in the late '90s and early 2000s, like No Limit, they had the album artwork game on lock.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Like
all the blinged out diamonds and shit.
the artwork, the CD cases, they had those hard plastic boys.
Yeah.
So they all had different colors and everything.
That's why I like 21 Savage, that Savage Mode 2, his album cover.
I love that
It's
cover.
so hard.
I love that. I actually really like that album a lot.
The album's so fucking good.
Yeah.
I seen somebody said that he is the most improved trap artist. Like if you listen to all of his albums, they all then got better as he continues to go
How you
on.
feel about that?
I honestly think he is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of.
Like if you
But
listen
what's trap now? It seems like everything. What is exactly trap now?
yeah, you know what it is when you hear it. Like,
well, see, the thing about it is a lot of the EDM producer DJs say it's trap because of the drum patterns. To me, if they use a certain snare or a kick to them, it's automatically trap. And I don't agree with that. To me, what you talking about is trap.
See, like
If
me,
you're
I
saying-
consider what you talking about trap.
if you're saying a trap beat, then I'm thinking about drum patterns.
Yeah, but
But
that's
if you're talking about a trap artist, then yeah, it's about what you're talking about. Because Pusha T is a trap artist, but he doesn't rap on trap beats.
yes, I agree with that 100%. But if you were to go to one of these EDM DJ producer shows, they're talking about the music, even if it ain't got no words. It's trap beats. Am I right, or how do you think they perceive it? Because to me, they take it in off of how the beats and the music sounds with no words.
I mean, trap has to some people, trap is the sound. So it's the 808s, it's the snares, it's the kicks.
Yes.
To some people, trap is the wordplay. So you talking about
That's
streets.
what it is to me. That's
so
what
like
it is
me,
to me.
I consider trap what you talking about, not necessarily the beats.
that's
Because
how I
like
feel.
you could be a trap artist from New York. You could be a trap
From
artist.
Maryland, from Virginia, from
It's
Ohio.
a trap artist everywhere, but their production is not going to sound like it came from Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And to me, as soon as it's one of them beats that sound like it's from Atlanta, they look
That's
at it
when
as
they
trap
say
music,
trap,
and
yeah.
that's not trap music to me. This ain't an album. This ain't a game.
But if you listen to trap music, none of those are trap beats
Yeah,
on
yeah.
there. So I mean,
Yeah,
that should tell you right. That's the handbook for you to go by
yeah.
right there.
It's them bars.
But then
Okay,
it gets kind of misconstrued too, because like people consider like anything that sounds like a down south beat is trap music.
yeah,
So like when Chief Keef first came out, like because he was working with like 808 Mafia, so they do stuff with down south artists, so they would consider like, oh, that's trap. I'm like, no, that's drill. That's a completely different.
yeah. But
Like that's
see,
a different tempo. It's not even the same tempo.
but man, the way we consume the music is totally different, and I think that's one of the hardest things for me, just as a DJ producer, is that because it's like, how many times have you heard a song and you really liked it and probably played it and didn't get the reaction that you thought you were going to get? You know what I'm saying? Because you like the song, but that doesn't mean everybody else is going to like the song. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. I like I can listen to a song after like 30 seconds. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a hit song.
Yes. But there's times I've thought that and missed bad.
But I mean, like I also know my crowd too. Like I know like it's different. Like what I've learned is like the super hood ass people, they'll be like the best A&Rs because they know about all the rappers like years before they pop.
Man, do you know Keenan?
Yeah.
I told him, he came over to Dizzy's house one day and he was saying something. I said, you need to find talent. Because he was telling me all this shit. I said, I ain't never heard none of these niggas.
Like
ever.
all these Detroit rappers that's like popping now, like my ghetto ass cousins knew about them like years ago.
That's crazy.
Like the hood niggas really be like the best because when it comes to hip hop, they be like, because they listen to them on YouTube all day. So like they know about them before like the radio picking them up, before streaming sites, but like they know about them because they listen to their songs on YouTube all day.
Man, so that's how my son got into YoungBoy. And it's crazy because YouTube, the way that they are giving people the music on there is really the best form for the new artists because they link all that shit together. And what's crazy is I'm not looking at the songs to see where these people are from. So when I'm listening to this shit, I'm thinking like, oh, he from Chicago. Oh, he from Atlanta. They were like, no, they're all from Detroit. Like Sada Baby. I like that nigga. I'm thinking this whole time he's from Chicago or down south. From Detroit, right?
Yeah.
He don't sound like he's from.
Nah, I think them Detroit niggas got a distinct.
They got a distinct
bro,
sound.
like T Grizzly and all them. And now
but Sada Baby don't rap like them to
but
me.
They still rap off beat though. Like
yeah,
that,
he sound like
that.
he on.
He's the most on beat.
Like that. And then they production, like all they beats is like 85 plus BPM. Like they don't have no slow tempo stuff.
No, they don't. I'm gonna tell you the only person. And I really fuck with him hard. That don't sound like he from Detroit is Payroll Giovanni. He's like the only one.
He sound like Too Short.
I fuck with him.
He had that Bay feel. Yeah, he got a real Bay
like that,
feel. But he be messing with Cardo.
Yeah, like so like Detroit people and Bay people, like they always go back and forth on who started that sound. Because like almost all the Bay rappers be popping in Detroit. All the Detroit rappers be like Cash Out Doughboys, they go do a show in Oakland all the time. Mozzie go do a show in Detroit all the time.
That's what I'm saying. But to me, if I say anybody is a godfather of that sound, off top, I'm going to say E40.
Wasn't that Ant Banks that started that sound?
Ant Banks is a Too Short producer, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, that's around all the same time.
Yeah,
E40 Too Short is around that.
They in a group together now.
Yeah.
They in a group together now.
They peanut butter and jelly. Yeah. They run together. That's all the same. Yeah. And but then also like it's kind of like Detroit had like that ghetto techno that they sound too, so that's kind of like where they. That's perfect. That's a perfect ghetto techno. That's exactly what it is, bro.
Damn.
Because that like house music started in Chicago, but Detroit got their own house. It's called ghetto techno.
Yeah. Damn.
But also when I was listening to like the Iceware interview, he said a lot of their production is like mimicked of like No Limit. So it's kind of like beats by the pound.
It's just
a different.
They just
BPM.
going different tempos. They just beating it up.
Because like if you go to the club in Detroit, they play all their music like super fast. Like they play all their music sounds like the Chipmunks. Like they played it like they'll speed it up like 20 plus.
Damn. And see, when I first got into DJing, I asked the DJ, I was just like, man, because DJs, we have pitching time. And you know what I'm saying? So basically what it does is it sounds exactly the same. It don't sound like chipmunked or screwed up.
But it's fast.
But it's faster or slower. So I would always ask DJs, like, what is too much? And dude told me, he said, none. He said, turn the shit up as fast as you want to. He said, as long as shit blend together, they can't tell when they're drinking. Yeah. They're going to sing the song however it is. Because I would think, like, I'm overanalyzing the shit. And it's like, bro, they don't care. They want to hear the song. They just want to hear it. That's it.
It's different in different markets. Like Detroit, like all they shit is like 15 plus. So you got to play your shit. Like if you do like 7, 8 plus, they gonna be like, bro, speed this shit up.
Damn.
Like here.
Hey, thank you for the lesson. Thank you for the lesson, because boy, now I know straight up.
So like here, I pretty much do
6.
I don't go like to 10. Like that's just be.
Yeah.
So I'll stay anywhere from just 0 to 6, 7. That's it.
Okay, me too.
Chicago.
Sorry, I know you probably know what you're talking about. I'll show you.
I get what you're talking about, but I don't know.
It's different in different markets. Like LA is like bougie, so it's like more of a like I don't know how to explain it. So they don't really play their stuff like super fast out there. It's just more
they want it on.
They want it at the tempo is set.
Tempo
Like,
is
You
set.
can play it a little bit fast, but they don't be wanting like 10 plus. Like
Okay.
Atlanta, they don't give a fuck. Like they in there, they own hookah and weed and everything. They don't give a fuck what you do. They just
They just want to hear some
Just-
they
music.
just want to
play
hear
the
some
music.
sounds.
Yeah, just play the music.
So like that also be the thing too. So like a lot of people be like, well, the DJs in Atlanta be playing my song. I was like, first off, bro, you probably paid him to play your song. So it ain't like he just genuinely just fuck with your shit like that. You paid him to play your song.
You heard it here.
And then secondly, like it's a different market. Like in Indianapolis, people come to the club for the music. In Atlanta, people go to the club to be seen. So you can play whatever out there. They don't give a fuck because they're not paying attention to it. They care about is my bottles coming out and is my hookah field and what the women look like.
And I have another question about you saying about the DJs and the music here. Do you feel we have the best like blending when it comes to DJs? Because I've seen some of them. I've seen some of the New York DJs. They don't blend shit. I've seen some Cali DJs and they're not blending. They're just playing the songs. Like, do you think we spend too much on that, or is it about the blend to keep the party going? Because like I said, you are more in the club. You have your own event. What do they want from you, from your crowd?
Indianapolis is the hardest place to DJ because here you got a million different tastes.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is here, whatever somebody listens to in the car before they walked in, that's what they want to hear. Like literally, it could be like prime time hours in the club, and somebody will come up and be like, "Can you play this song?" And I'll be like, "Bro, really?"
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, I'll be like, "Bro, like this is like prime time. This is when people," and they come be like, "Can you play this?" Like, I like this rapper, but they'll be like, "Well, can you play like this Larry June song real quick?" I'll be like,
Like, bro,
Really?
that's not the tempo we at right now.
"Really?
Yeah.
I just played Pooh Shiesty and Dirk, and you really just came here and asked me to play that?"
Now, see, I don't know that much about Larry June, but they sound complete opposite. I've heard maybe like
He-
a
he's-
song.
Dom Kennedy.
He's like Dom
okay.
Kennedy currency. He's like
Yeah.
that. He's like in that lane.
Yeah.
Them don't go together.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Larry June there? Is he in L.A.? Is he in Cali?
He's from
He's
San
from-
Francisco.
Yeah.
He's from the Bay.
Oh man, yeah. I mean,
And I first heard him with Payroll Giovanni. Once again, the
Damn.
Bay and the Detroit thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's how I first heard of Larry June. Yeah.
So it be stuff like that in the club. I'd be like, really?
yeah. The
Or-
one time I did, they was asking for 90s and 2000s shit. Oh, I got that. That's
Yeah.
nothing.
Or it'd be like it's close to 3, so we slowing it down, and then they'd be like, oh, well, can you play that new Babyface Ray? I'd be like, bro, I just played goddamn SZA. It's time to go.
Yeah. It's time
We
to get the
wrapping
fuck
it
outta
up,
here.
G. We
It's
wrapping
rapping
it up.
it. They didn't cut the lights on. Why are you come over here and ask me to play this?
Wrap that shit up, B. Damn.
But it's also a difference too. So like DJing in a strip club is kind of like whatever they want to hear.
yeah.
So like DJing in the club, DJing in a strip club is not the same thing. So like a lot of people, if they go to the strip club all the time, you could just pay the DJ to play what you want to hear, or it's whatever. But like in the club, like strip club is like all over because like
Yeah.
they telling you what
They
want.
catering to you. They trying to get you to spend your money.
Yeah, they
So,
cater
yeah.
to you,
if
but in
this
the,
song is gonna make you spend more money,
yeah.
we gonna play.
But
that
in the
motherfucker.
club, you trying to cater to hundreds of people.
The crowd, yeah.
So like they'll ask you for like the most randomest shit, and it'll be nobody want to hear them but them and they two homeboys, and they'd be like,
and that'd be the thing. So like I do a lot more weddings than anything. So what I would do in a situation like that, I'm gonna play the song that they asked for, especially if they're tipping. But I'm gonna let everybody know, hey man,
We got a request coming up.
we got a
for us.
request coming straight
it
up
don't even
because
it don't even be that. It just be like if you do it one time and then somebody's just watching, so they'll be like, here, can you play this? So then it turns to a goddamn open mic.
I got you. Yeah, see, at a wedding it's usually family and stuff, so I definitely would do that. But in the club, I couldn't see myself doing that.
Because
the whole
it's
time.
kind of like this. Like, people, like, a lot of local rappers, they confuse, they want their song played because they in the club right now and getting their song broke. Like, the local songs that people fuck with, we play. But, like, niggas be thinking, oh, I just bought, it's my birthday, I didn't spend all this money, can you play my song? It'd be a complete difference. And then they don't even be having no MP3 for it. Like they literally be like, oh well, can you get off YouTube? I'll be like,
Oh, bro, nuh-uh. Like, you know what's crazy is I tell people, look at these MacBooks. these ain't got motherfucking regular USBs on them no more. Like, you got a USB-C drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain things like that, I think people really need to get with the times. Like, I told somebody one time, I said, a CD is merch now. It's like buying a T-shirt or buying a pillow.
I don't even got no CD player in my car.
I have a CD player, period.
And see, I got one in my car. I got CDs all over that damn table right now. You know what I'm saying? But those are like, it's almost like a collector's item now. So record store day was last weekend. And I can't remember which rock band it was, but it was a big one, like a Black Sabbath or AC/DC. They had their whole collection on tapes. The motherfucker was like this big, man. I'm just like, damn, how the fuck is anybody gonna listen to that? You know what I'm saying? But it's but yeah.
They didn't buy it to listen to. They know what the hell is on all of those albums. They got them at home.
Yeah,
they got it, like you said, because it's a collector's item.
You know what I'm saying?
It's something cool to have. Like, if I would just think about a new artist now coming out with a cassette tape.
Ariana Grande did.
That's dope as hell.
You know what I'm saying?
If I was a Ariana Grande fan like that, I would buy it.
I think the last physical CD I bought was Chief Keef first CD. That was the last physical CD I bought. I think that's probably the last time I had a CD player in my car too.
I gotta look that up. The last CD I think I bought was 444. That was kind of recent. You know what I'm saying?
I think the last CD I bought. Bro, I don't remember.
Like, even most DJs now, they mixes don't even be on CD, they be on flash drives.
I think it was
that was 2012. So basically, you only bought albums for 10 years because you got 504 Boys in 02. You bought Chief Keef for 2012.
I think the last one I bought was Kanye and Jay-Z.
Watch Your Throne.
Yeah.
Now see.
And I bought it because of the case, yeah.
That shit was hard. It was all gold. You opened it up, it turned to like a cross. That shit was tight. I definitely got that.
I think that's the only reason I bought it. And that was, 2011, 12?
Watch the Throne. Let me see real quick. That's crazy.
I think that might have been the last album I bought.
11?
Yeah, that might have been the last album. Because I remember putting people on Google Play Music early.
Oh, yeah. Google Play Music early. If you signed up, you got the YouTube with no commercials.
Yeah, so I remember around this time, like 2011, 2012, I remember telling people at work, like, nah, this is how I listen to music. They was like, you got to put your credit card in and do all that. I'm like, yeah, bro, but it's only $10 a month and you get everything.
Look, I have not seen an ad on YouTube since this.
When people play shit with ads on YouTube, I get pissed now.
Yeah, that shit drives me.
I get pissed now because I pay for the premium.
Yeah, I've been doing that shit since it was a thing.
But yeah, going back to what you were saying, like, I feel like Indianapolis is like, I feel like if you could DJ Indianapolis, you can DJ anywhere.
I've heard that before.
We have the hardest market here because you got to realize it's people here from everywhere. Yep. You got people here from Chicago, the South, East Coast, West Coast. So you gotta be able to DJ everything without pissing off everybody there.
Yeah.
If you go, you gotta think it like this. When I lived in Atlanta, all you gotta play is Atlanta shit in the club. That's it. All you playing is Lil Baby. Like, when Lil Baby, Yes Indeed, when I first moved to Atlanta, that's when Lil Baby first started popping. So when Yes Indeed popped, no bullshit, they played that motherfucker like 10 times straight in the club. They just looped that motherfucker.
Damn.
So, like, in Atlanta, all you really playing is Atlanta shit, and then you'll mix in like some Moneybag, Memphis stuff.
Yeah.
But also
just strictly South shit, basically.
But also, Atlanta also has a heavy East Coast influence because a lot of people from like New York and Philly like live down there. So like you still gonna play like a lot of Meek, a lot of A Boogie, stuff like that too.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Hey, boy, you give me a DJ lesson like a motherfucker. Boy, I appreciate it.
Because like if you really like most of the club owners and people who really making shit pop down there, they not from there. They from the East Coast. Yeah, so like a lot of them club owners, they be from the East Coast. So like,
damn.
And a lot of them DJs that live down there now, they come from the East Coast. So like, yeah, you still gonna play like Casanova, A Boogie.
Yeah. I said this on the episode before. I've never really been a huge fan of A Boogie. I don't know. I just can't get into it really. But me,
I fuck with him.
But me being a DJ, I can mix anything. and make it sound good. I feel, you know what I'm saying? So I can mix it in, but like me going to listen to an album, I just never really got into him. Like I don't know, man. I don't know if it's the singing or what he's doing, but it's just something about it, man.
So I fuck with him, and I think he got one of the coolest names ever.
Hey, Boogie with the hoodie.
Man, that's the coolest name since LL Cool J.
The artwork be hard.
Yeah.
Artwork look good every time. It's not I'm not a huge fan.
The only places that I've DJed that's really kind of hard to DJ. It's probably not now, but back then, before they was popping, it's like Detroit. Because like in Detroit clubs, they'll play like nothing but Detroit music all night.
And at that time, like
they wasn't really like it's kind of getting notoriety now, but like when I was there a couple years ago, they didn't have notoriety. So it was kind of like you just listen like, I don't even know what the fuck this is I'm listening to.
Yeah, and see, like I can't even name that many Detroit rappers because honestly, before that, you had Royce. Eminem, you know what I'm saying? D12, like them guys. Like I couldn't name you the guys, you know what I'm saying, before that.
Yeah, now they busting out the seams if they're at Detroit.
Oh yeah, like, definitely.
It's all types.
Tyrone put me on all that shit. Like he know all the damn beefs going on there. I don't be knowing none of that shit. Cause my thing is this: if the song ain't good, I don't give a damn anyway.
So like the West Coast, like I actually DJ'd All-Star Weekend when it was in LA. That was also the same weekend that Victory Lap came out.
Ooh,
so like LA is cool, but like LA is like DJing in LA is easy because you're literally just gonna play like radio songs. So like Indianapolis, we're more of like a B-side city. So like like the artist popping radio song don't be the popping song here.
That is very true.
Like we're more of a B-side city, but like a city like LA, literally you could just
top 40
and play it.
If you're doing a hip hop club, you can just go on whatever the hip hop station is out there and just look and see.
Just play what they playing.
Play what they play.
Damn. Hey DJs, get y'all. He's coaching y'all right now, seriously, bro. Because I didn't know any of this that you saying right now.
So it's like when I was out there in LA, they don't really play too many like down south stuff. It's really just West Coast stuff.
Really? And see,
I didn't. Yeah,
like if they play any song that they play that's gonna be like down south or somewhere, it's gonna be a radio song. So if it's a top 20 song from Atlanta, they'll play it. But are they just gonna be busting out random Migos songs? No.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Damn.
So LA really kind of easy as fuck to DJ, literally.
Hey. I got to get this show on the road, damn it. Because, like, you know, I moved here from Colorado. So I've always wanted to go back there and just DJ. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's going to be, like, friends that I ain't seen in 15 years. You know what I'm saying? On top of, oh, you're a DJ now. I was beatboxing, grinding when they last seen me. You know what I'm saying? So it's some progress now from what I was, you know what I'm saying, back then. Like I said, but that was 2002. So I would love to go back there now and then. Shit, down in 20 years.
In 6 months.
Yeah. And just see. But let me get just, damn, it's been an hour, bro. Let me get you one more question real quick. Because I know you've been DJing forever, but what was the first concert you went to?
Shit, I don't know. Probably fucking Soulja Boy or Chris Brown or some shit.
Really?
No, I think the first well, the one I can remember, I probably went to B2K or some shit like that.
I definitely went to the Scream Tour here.
But the one that I remember was when Soulja Boy first got popping. He had a show here. It was at a place called Big Fellas. It was off I think it was off 38th Street.
I don't remember that, bro. Like,
you remember Big Fellas?
Yes, I do, bro.
Like they brought like back in the days, like Baby Dookie was bringing like all the people as like supers.
That
like,
was
wasn't
like, that off of college?
Yeah, it's off like 34th and college.
Yeah.
It's like it's a restaurant now. I think it's the Paul and Ma's restaurant. It used to be like a little club.
See, I just missed out on so much stuff. I remember definitely Baby Dookie parties.
So like
for sure.
So like Chris Brown went there, Soulja Boy went there, Mike Jones went there.
And that's like when shit was popping too.
Yeah, bro.
So I was like a sophomore in high school when these motherfuckers was coming.
Dang, boy, big soldier. versus coming soon. Boy.
But that was crazy. Like Mike Jones was getting booked for shows and off like freestyles. This is before he dropped like Still Tipping. Like he was just doing like freestyles off other people's beats.
Oh yeah, bro. I was on that shit early. All that Houston shit before it popped, bro. Like that's how I knew Mike Jones. Like I didn't hear Mike Jones regular until he got on the radio.
Still Tipping. That was the first time I heard him.
That's the first time I ever heard him.
That's the first time I heard him regular speed. Everything I heard was screwed.
Like that's
everything.
This was like Black Planet days,
bruh. That's how I heard all of that shit. Chameleonaire, all of that shit. I heard screwed. I didn't hear them at normal speed until they popped on the radio. I heard Still Tipping like a year and a half before it hit the radio.
Yeah, like Still Tipping was
old as shit before it hit the radio.
It was old as fuck by the time it got commercialized and got on the radio.
But I had never heard it regular.
Yeah, like the original video for Still Tipping, it was on BT Uncut like a year or two before it was on radio. Like the original versions to that video was like BT Uncut.
Bruh, I was listening. Paul Wall and Chameleonaire was a group.
I didn't know Paul Wall was white until the album cover dropped. No, until I seen him in a Still Tipping video, I was like, he's white. I did not know he was white.
I knew it. They was a group, bruh. Paul Wall and Chameleonaire was a group.
They have a group name?
No, they was Paul Wall and Chameleonaire. That was the group. That was the group. And they did. I think the first one was.
Wasn't it like Money Click? Wasn't that their name or something?
The color changing click.
Yeah, color changing click.
The color changing click. Yeah.
But they man.
Fuck, now I gotta look it up because they just started putting their stuff on because they had
a lot of that shit been missing off of the streaming for sure.
It was all free. They was jacking beats.
Yeah,
copyright.
How do you clear that shit now? How do you even
Get Your Mind Correct? That was the name of it. So they had Get Your Mind Correct, and then they did another album but broke up before it came out, and the fucking company still put it out and called it Controversy Sales. So literally on the album cover is Paul Wall and Chameleonaire, but the picture is split. I think that's on streaming services now too.
Damn.
No, this was back in like LimeWire days. Niggas wasn't thinking about no Apple Music back then.
Nah.
Like that. This was like MySpace. Like niggas would just go on LimeWire, type
Controversy Sales. Yeah, bro.
Like niggas would just go on LimeWire and just type in Paul Wall and just be like, all right, that's the newest song that came out. Let me download it.
Yeah, bro.
Or like MySpace. They put it on their MySpace.
And see, I had asked somebody one day, just off top of your head, do you know what's the best Chopped and Screwed album? Or what's your favorite Chopped and Screwed album?
My favorite is definitely that 3 6 Mafia one.
Which one?
Which one is the one that got rainbow colors?
The Unbreakables.
Yep. Hey, that
motherfucker's hard. That motherfucker's hard.
Shit,
I also like the one, that Juvenile one that Michael Watts did. The one that got let me see. The one that got
I can't remember if Michael Watts did it, but I had a Webby Savage Life Chopped and Screwed, and that motherfucker was hard.
Michael Watts
did do that one.
I like the gangster stories that Michael Watts did. The Boosie,
that
motherfucker was, because I used to be on Black Planet. I thought it was a regular version of Give Me That Pussy. It was like, I was like, why this shit so slow? Then it randomly come back. I was like, this shit, let me put this on my Black Planet.
See, I never had Black Planet either, man.
What?
Black Planet is when I first heard Pretty Ricky Grind on Me.
And that shit was chopped and screwed.
Damn.
My cousin showed me that shit. Shout out, man. My cousin Lee, man. That nigga. He's like, man, listen to
Black
this
Planet
shit.
was like, that's the first time I heard Pretty Willie.
Bruh, yeah.
I forgot all about that nigga.
I forgot about that shit.
They had a whole page. It was like all like the niggas before they popped. It was like, it had like fucking Jake Quan on there, Chingy, Pretty Ricky.
Black Planet was the first first.
Remember that? What's the one nigga name? He had that one song back in the days. It was an R&B song. I think he changed his name.
Damn, I remember Pretty Willie, man. I gotta look the nigga up real quick.
Like 4 Walls, they used to go crazy at the high school parties.
Damn, I forgot about that shit, bruh. I forgot that nigga said Pretty Willie, bruh. Fuck.
Is that She Got a Man at Home? Is that him?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. I just remember
that
4
was
Walls.
Too.
Remember,
4 Walls.
What is that? What's the?
Because that motherfucker go out.
Remember Young Nation? They was on that motherfucker.
I don't know that,
bro.
boy.
Fucking Black Planet, bro.
Then they had the page that had all the like Dallas and Houston like chopper screw artists. Like
I think that's how I was. That's how I was hearing a bunch of that shit, bro.
Like it used to have because DSR is the Dallas version of Swisher House. So DSR was like Fat Bastard, Big Tuck, and the other dude.
See, I was on Swisher House.
See, that's what I'm saying. DSR is just the chopper. It's the chopper screw label in Dallas.
Okay.
Because they had OG Ron C. So it was it was like Fat Bastard, Big Tuck, and a couple other people. And then Swisher House was Michael Watts, Mike Jones, Magno,
and Big Tuck's songs still get played up here.
Yep.
Hey, if you go to Texas right now, that motherfucker they play that motherfucker at prime time right now.
Damn.
That's
what's up though. I mean, to show
like, like the crazy part is Indianapolis people think they only play that shit in Indianapolis. If you go to any goddamn urban club in the Midwest or the South,
bruh,
they for sure
is hard.
They still play that
hard.
shit.
Yeah, that
he
shit
still
forever
get booked
hard.
off shows off that song.
Hell yeah.
Hey man,
you know what sample that is?
Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys. Yeah. The whitest motherfuckers.
Hey, that shit hard, man.
Hey,
I think when that song, I think the reason it didn't blow up because I think when that song first came out, it wasn't cleared because of that Beastie Boys sample.
Oh man, see, we were saying one time we think the whole little flipping T.I. shit happened, but he got sued by Namco for Game Over. I think that's what hurt on top of not having a good album and the whole T.I. shit all at once. Like, if they ain't got no money to push you, shit.
But it's different down there because like a lot of them artists from the South, they be getting money before they blow up. Because like them Houston, like in that mixtape era, when they would just record that shit at the crib and they would sell them tapes out like
and
immediately.
See, my favorite dude at that time.
Like, have you ever seen
Mike Jones or Slim Thug?
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that Screwed Up Click documentary? Like, they would record that shit at DJ Screw House, press that shit up, and sell it out his front door.
Is that on YouTube? I'm sure about to look that shit up right now.
Like, he would literally have a line of people.
He would have a line outside his house
every day.
They were supposed to make a real movie, like with actors.
And I hope they don't fuck that up.
So you got to think they not paying for beats because they jacking beats and they recording that shit at the crib. So like they would literally and like on the old tapes you could literally tell when they would just like hit the like stop recording.
Yeah,
like that shit is so raw and uncut. Like they record that stuff at home.
This shit right here.
They got a whole bunch of different ones.
It looked like it. Save the watch later. Don't worry about it. I watch it tonight.
So you gotta watch the ones with like Big Pokey and all them, the Screwed Up Click.
Yeah,
they recording this shit in the basement like we are, and they pressing it up and they selling it out their front door. And Houston is one of the biggest cities, and like at the time, the north side and south side of Houston was beefing. So like I think Watts is from the south side, and then the north side Screw is from the south side, and wasn't Watts from the north side,
something like that.
Yeah.
But them both the most popular DJs, so they making Screw tapes every day and they selling out because every nigga in the hood is gonna buy that tape. So before they even really popping outside of Texas, they selling out mixtapes every day.
Yeah.
So now, everything is different now because of technology. What could an artist do that's even close to something like what No Limit or Screwed Up Click did now? You know what I'm saying? Besides recording a song and putting it on
that's all they
streaming
can do
service.
now. There is no other way now.
But see, the thing about it is what y'all are describing is a connection with people.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
There is no
what
other
can
way.
what can they do to make that connection happen again?
Shit, drop a song then drop it to it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you see so many meet and greets because that's literally the only way you can connect with people. You're not handing out the CD for your money no more. You're not.
Yeah.
If you got a merch table, you might stand there, but like it's meet and greets now. That's what it is.
Damn,
that's what it is.
It's just crazy because like, and I've always said this: a shirt is 3 CDs. I used to always tell that to people, and they were like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Bro, we can sell a shirt for $30." You know what I'm saying? If you make one good song, you can sell the shirt for 30. I said, you down there can sell the shirt for 30 and just give them the CD. I was saying this a long time ago. Motherfuckers was like, but we got to buy the shirts. I know, but the motherfucking CD, like shirts really are $5.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And if you buy them in bulk, you can get them even cheaper than that. You know what I'm saying? But I just wonder because like that personal connection is what was getting people to buy them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I always say about the music, are we so nostalgic and appreciate this music so much because we did so much to get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, because if a CD sold out in the store, when was you going to hear it? Unless somebody had it and
you had to go over there or get a car.
I think times is different now. I think it's more about an artist's brand than their music, because like a lot of rappers now, they're more known for like their fashion than their music. So whatever they drop, it's gonna sell out regardless. Like people don't care about the music.
People are known for their antics. Like you'll see a motherfucker go viral and then he'll drop a song.
Well, see, another thing I've been noticing with certain DJs, they don't even post DJing shit. It's almost like they shit turned into like a meme page or something instead of like, I'm like, is this what's getting y'all booked?
I mean, it gets your interactions up, it gets your likes up, your views up. Like I know DJs that's like popping. You'll never see them post a flyer where they DJing at. Their whole Instagram is literally, it just shows you what they wearing to their gig. They never gonna. Only time you ever see them post a flyer is if I'm open up for Lil Wayne, so I'm gonna post his flyer. But outside of that, they whole Instagram is nothing. It just shows they drip. It just shows what they wear every day.
Damn,
it is.
It's just crazy because
I mean, it's different now. It's more about people buying into your lifestyle versus your music.
Yeah. And see, and what's crazy is I've heard people told me they booked me because of me being with my kids on Instagram. Oh, you're a dad. You're actually with your kids. That means you care about your family. I want to book you because of, you know what I'm saying?
Like, it's
I ain't heard you spin a single song. But
it's more about people. It's more about your brand and people liking your lifestyle versus
and that's music. Where I struggle. That's where I struggle with social media because literally, like my laptop say, I don't give a fuck. Like, like I literally don't, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't. I'm not even that type of person. Like I don't want you looking in my life, bro. Like, what if I want to wear this outfit tomorrow? I don't want you showing what I'm wearing today, nigga. Yeah. I might be in this a couple days.
Like, it be like blogs that be hitting me up about doing shit and it don't have nothing to do with DJ. And they be like, oh well, we liked it, like, cause I be cooking on my Instagram. Like it be blogs that be hitting me up and be like, well, can we come record you cooking or can you come do a showcase? I'm like, I'm not even a goddamn chef, but okay, let's do it.
And that's the thing too. It's like at the end of the day, you have to do what's financially what's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know
people,
what I'm saying?
I mean, it's more about people buying into like they like your lifestyle. They don't give a fuck about your music. It's more like.
And here I am over trying to work on my goddamn skills and do all that shit fast. And really that is for me.
Yeah, that's for you. You want to be the best at what you do.
Yeah, so like I'm learning the vinyl now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just so I can be better as a DJ. I want to be able to cut a little bit better because that shit feels different.
Yeah.
To grab a controller or like the SRT 1000 I have. It's like CDJs. You know what I'm saying? But I like the way that CDJ feels over everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even over the vinyl, it just feels different, but that CDJ type style to me is the best.
Like people dead ass be like texting me and they be asking me like, where's a good restaurant I should go eat at? I be seeing you out to eat. I be like
I'm gonna start charging for that. You know what's crazy is,
and I don't even be charging. Like I'd be like, here, you can go there. Like dead ass. Like a couple times a week, people will hit me up and be like, what's a good restaurant I should go try? Or they'll be like, what hookah should I go get? I'll be like, bro, I don't even smoke hookah. You just be seeing me in a hookah lounge, but I don't even smoke hookah. But
what's crazy is you damn near should contact them restaurants and DJ there, because then they're gonna pay you because you're already giving people the information.
Bruh, you don't even have to do that now. You can just fucking show the fuck up and take a picture.
Show up.
You ain't got to bring
like
no tables.
I'm trying to get to that point where I'm just like a personality. Like I don't even got a DJ no more. I'm just getting paid to show up.
Yeah, that's legit what it is. So people can be around you.
You know, yeah.
Like people just gotta like be like, it be so many people that I don't know, but they be like, you a cool ass nigga, I fuck with you. So anytime I want to go, so they be like, anytime I want to go to the club, like I just want to party with you. You ain't got to be DJing, bro. Just let me know where you gonna be at. Like it'd be like
that's what's up though.
Like I be at clubs and I don't be DJing, but if it be somebody there to just fuck with me, like they'd be like, hey bro, you want to come sit in our section? You ain't got to put on. You just a cool ass. Now I'm like, bro,
Hey,
all right, cool.
hey,
All right.
hey, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man, this.
I guess DJs be coming up as being like Hollywood and stand up, and I don't come up like this, so they just be like, man, you a cool ass nigga.
Yeah,
I think you had said that,
bro. I'm telling you, man, dude. Somebody asked me for an autograph, and I was like, I gotta go to work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I gotta literally clock in somewhere tomorrow. But like,
you got to think though from our perspective. You keeping the party jumping. And most of the time when I see you, you're on a stage elevated. If every time I'm seeing you, you're at an elevated position, that subconsciously is saying something to me.
I got you.
So every time, you feel me? Like every time I see you, you're on a stage. You got lights on you.
Yeah.
You're the center of attention every time I see you. Even though, like you said, you got to go to work tomorrow. You playing music, but that's not how we see it. You the nigga controlling the night to us.
Yeah.
I gotta do that concert on Sunday. It was somebody that DM'd me. They was like, bro, I gotta go to work early on Monday. But since you DJing, I got the little backstage pass. I was like,
damn.
Thank
Like it ain't my concert though. I'm just DJing.
So what you got coming? I mean, by the time this come out, it might be afterwards. But what's next for DJ Day Day?
Well, I mean, stuff is starting to open back up now, so I can
Hallelujah.
move around a little bit more than what I've been doing.
So one more question for you with that. Do you do all your own bookings? Like, are they contacting you directly, or do you have somebody that helps you do all that stuff?
Like, people be thinking I got like a manager or something. Like, I book all my own stuff.
Okay. Got you. Because my wife does a lot of stuff for me. Literally type the contracts up, all that stuff. Like, literally.
I mean, like, shit, literally, if you got the Google Docs app, you can put your contract and all you doing is changing the stuff around.
Yeah.
But as far as booking my stuff, I mean, I've been DJing for 10 plus years. So these are all contacts that I've built up over the years.
Gotcha.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Man, I mean, anything you want to tell the people or anything?
I mean, I would like to do more than what I'm doing. Like, people be thinking I'll be doing a lot of stuff. I'll be like, I'm cool. This ain't really. I mean, I'm blessed, but it's like I still want to do more than what I'm doing.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, to me, I've always wanted more. I always want to do more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started with that little bitty turntable over in the corner, a little bitty controller, a little SB. And I was like, I want something bigger than this, because on something like that, you can't plug everything in. So if I take that money to the club, they might have to find a cord to plug into that for sound. So then I need something bigger where I can plug microphones in, have extra inputs and stuff. So I've always wanted more. So when I got the big one, now I want vinyl. So now I got 3 sets of DJ equipment. You know what I'm saying? 3 MacBooks, you know what I'm saying, for different things. And now I want something else. Yeah. So it's always more, and the shit's always new. It's always something new.
Probably my goals for the next, year or two, I would like to DJ for one of our sports teams here, or like DJ on TV here, or I ain't gonna say or.
And
yeah.
And
I mean, pretty much like I kind of just want to be in and out. Like, I just want to fly back here, DJ, fly back out, go DJ somewhere else. Like, I'm cool with living that kind of lifestyle.
My thing is, I literally want to DJ 2 to 3 times a week, work out, hang out with my family. That's all I want to do.
I just want to DJ. Like, I'm cool with DJing 6 days a week. Like, cause like me, I enjoy DJing, so I don't really look at it as a job. It's not a. It's a job, but I never had a bad day of DJing.
Yeah.
So I don't really look at it. It doesn't stress me out. None of this. So I don't.
I've only stressed out that one time with them kids at the school. That was it. Boy.
But I've been doing so long. It don't really like. It might annoy me at the time, but I ain't never been like, man, fuck this shit. I'm about to quit.
Oh no, that's never crossed my mind.
So it don't stress me out like that. I'm past that point. I've been doing it for so long. I might talk shit for an hour or two, but after that, I'm cool.
Gotcha.
So I never really looked at it as like a job because I feel like I feel like not even with DJ, if you enjoy what you're doing, you don't probably look at it as a job.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool too. Like you said, man, if you can just walk in there with the computer, like, bro, I gotta bring my shit everywhere I go. And that's why I tell people that's the part they don't get. Like, just hour and a half
Dedication
before.
Yeah.
Got to bring in, got to set the speakers up. You know what I'm saying? And the worst part, and it's all part of the job, you know what I'm saying? But it's to break all that shit down. Because you done had a good time while you DJing too. You bouncing, you grooving, you up there sweating.
Like, woo, I gotta break this shit down.
I gotta break this shit
you think
down.
I be feeling after the show? And I'm like, God damn, I gotta break this shit back down.
hey, y'all, it's lights, cameras, everything back here. But it's part of
That's
the
why,
grind.
like, when I do like corporate stuff, they really gotta be catching that. Because especially when I gotta bring speaker stuff, because like they look at it like, oh, it's over at 3. I'm looking at it like, shit, I'm not leaving this motherfucker till 4.
Easily. I literally,
and then don't let it spend like in the winter time. I'm like, man, I gotta put all this shit in the car and then take it out again when I get back home. Or when it's raining, I'll be like, fuck this,
man. And it all goes together, man. It definitely
at least if I'm just bringing my laptop shit, I just throw my motherfucking book bag on and walk in the goddamn house and call it a day.
Yeah, definitely getting that shit back out of, like you said. You got to put it in the car. Go to the event, take it all out, set it up, DJ, DJ, and you got to think, most of the times when you're doing events, 4 hours. That's the average event is 4 hours. Break it down, you know what I'm saying? Put it back in the car, then drive home. Last weekend for me, it was an hour and 15-minute drive back home. Then take it back out. Thank God I got a garage, so I can just put it in the garage.
See, you got a garage. Like I live in a high rise downtown, so like that's
hell, you be crazy hell to leave that shit in the car. So what's crazy is I took my small setup with me last time, and I timed myself, and it took me like 25, 26 minutes to break it down. But I'm doing it fast. Half of the time you were doing that, it's not going to be that quick. You talking to people, people want to come up there and, you know what I'm saying, have a conversation with you. You trying to do all this stuff. So it's an hour. It's an hour before
easy.
and after. So if I'm DJing for 4 hours, I'm really there for 6. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to pay me for setup and breakdown. That's why I included all in the price. You got to pay for everything. You're going to pay me for the time I'm DJing, but really it's...
You paying for everything.
You paying for everything.
I think, Michael Douglas, he said, I'll act for free. You paying me to sit around here and wait for you to get ready. So he said, I'll do any movie. He said, I love acting. I'll act for free. He said, they pay me to sit around and wait for me to get up there and sitting around and me getting in the makeup chair and sitting around and doing these scripts. That's what they paying me for.
And I tell people all the time, you're paying me to be away from my kids.
Pretty much.
I can DJ.
Pretty much.
Any day, all day. You know what I'm saying? But when I got to miss certain stuff with them, that's what you pay for.
Yeah, that's what you paying for.
That's what you're paying for. Well, man, I mean, me, I don't have any more questions or anything.
I'm good. We reminisced a bunch, especially on VU and all that shit. So.
Y'all gave me the Vince story. Hey, I got some extra ones behind the scenes. Y'all ain't get them.
It's something I can't even pay for. I can't even give it even if you pay for it. Nah, my nigga.
But yeah, man, bro, thank you for coming all the way over here. I know I'm out the way. Yeah. I'm out the way, but bro, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for always showing love. Definitely want to give you your flowers, man. Continue doing what you're doing. I can't wait until you get all the things you said that you want to get, because they coming.
Appreciate it. I hope so.
Oh, it's coming.
Nah, it's coming, bro.
Bro, I seen you. Yeah, I seen him.
You seen him with no DJ equipment.
I seen him not being a DJ, bro. Yeah. He was just another nigga on campus with me. So
straight up,
the glow up is for real, bro. Just keep doing your thing, bro. Keep doing it.
Appreciate it.
Well, yeah, man. This is Spaceships Down Memory Lane, and
I think I see Miss Peaches Rockwilder running around here.
Miss Peaches, you need to come up in here and get this Rockwilder.
Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.